What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizens' duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
We'll never get close to him in the middle of all this. We'd best retire and wait for a better opportunity.
Still thinking like an assassin. This time, I have the plan.
Oh? And what would that be?
Think like a Templar.
Amazing! Thought we were supposed to be rationalists.
Vive Robespierre!
Bravo!
Vive la liberté!
The Supreme Being ain't called for Robespierre. I'll eat my hat.
Ridiculous pomp and circumstance.
What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purgers, the Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
Massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
in order to raise its thoughts and vows to the great being.
This knowledge is immortal, engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and equality. Right there, the death sentence of tyrants. Did not his voice at the very beginning of time decree the republic, making liberty, good faith, and justice the order of the day for all centuries and for all people? He did not create kings to devour the human species. Neither did he create priests to harness them like free beasts to the terrors of the king.
C'est bien que les choses évoluent. Enfin, regarde un peu les gens.
Ah oui, quoi donc les gens?
Épanouis, heureux.
Certains, bien sûr, c'est juste tous, bien sûr.
Alors pourquoi ne demande-t-il pas à revenir à l'Amérique?
So many things.
Shove off, mongrel!
help and to love one another, is to attain happiness through the path of virtue. The author of nature links all together in the same chain of love and happiness. Perish the tyrants who have dared to break it. Friends, Republicans, those who cleanse the earth they have sullied, and restore the justice they have banished from it. And virtue issues together from the breast of the Supreme Being. One cannot without fear. Generous people, do you want to triumph over all your enemies? Practice justice and reverence the Supreme Being, the only form of worship worthy of this. People, let us surrender ourselves today under his auspices to the just ecstasy of pure joy. Tomorrow we shall again combat vices and tyrants. We shall give
Let's see. Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence.
The eternally happy day which the French people consecrate to the Supreme Being has finally arrived. Never has the mighty Creator offered him a sight so worthy of his honor. Hear it, cry in deceptive rage,
A letter.
he sees an entire nation at war with all
Monsieur Robespierre, take care that you do not allow your personal ambitions to come before the great work. That which we do not for our own glory, but to remake the world into Malay's image. Jamais.
by engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and equality. Right there, the death sentence.
Interesting, but not particularly helpful.
His voice at the very beginning of time.
Looks like a diary.
Free the Republic, making liberty good.
At exactly 5 in the morning, a general recall shall be sounded in Paris. This call shall invite every citizen, men and women alike, to immediately adorn their houses with the beloved colors of liberty, either by rehanging their flags or by embellishing their houses with garlands of flowers and greenery.
Not quite what I'm looking for. Publiciste de la Révolution française. The day after Marat died.
The author of nature links all mortals together in an immense chain of love and happiness. Perish the tyrants who have dared to break it. Friends, Republicans, it is up to you to cleanse the earth they have sullied and to restore the justice they have banished from it. Liberty and virtue issue together from the breast of the Supreme Being. One cannot reside among men without fear.
Not quite what I'm looking
Generous
for.
people, do you want to triumph over all your enemies? Practice justice and render to the Supreme Being
Monsieur,
the only form
as you have been the savior of the Republic, I beg you now to be my brother's savior as well. Even now he languishes in prison, arrested by patriots more zealous in their heroism than careful in their methods. No warrant for André's arrest was ever issued, and yet he remains imprisoned in Saint-Lazare under suspicion. I pray you do not recall my brother's writings in the Journal de Paris, coming as they did from an intemperate poet's heart. Rather, I beg you, if my own humble skills have been even the smallest of aid to our glorious revolution, spare my brother. In his writings I see the burgeoning of France's greatest poet, a light that will shine for all time. Yours in patriotism, Marie-Joseph Chenier.
in order to raise its thoughts and vows to the great being who gave it the mission to undertake these efforts.
Interesting, but not particularly helpful.
Seek not his immortal hand by engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and equality. Right there, the just sentence of tyrants. Seek not his voice at the
Merlin,
beginning of time.
Tallien, Bourdon.
The Republic,
These are all deputies of the National Convention.
the order of the day for all centuries.
Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine.
Neither did he
Yes, you should do nicely.
to the carriages of peace. Give the world the example the world. He created the universe to celebrate his power. He created men to help and to love one another, and to attain happiness through the path of virtue. The author of nature brings all mortals together in an immense chain of love and happiness.
Contrôle ton numéro.
Well?
A list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. First... Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards. I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism, they can no more tear the world from us. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism, they can no more tear the world. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism.
You want to stay? Just stop! Get it over with!
Compassionate for the unfortunate and inexorable. We must be compassionate for the good. Generous, compassionate, and inexorable.
Don't run off! The part where I spill your guts and drag them off the full nerve, he's dead!
And inexorable for the wicked.
How did I get? Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Joaneh off.
Leave that part to me.
He has returned to nothingness, this monster. The spirit of kings has spewed forth over France. Let all the crimes and ills of the world disappear with him.
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the guillotine. Don't somewhere like to see this dude choke on his own grief.
Pray, monsieur. Might I borrow a handkerchief?
Certainly.
They endeavor to banish him from the earth, to reign alone with Christ. People feel no more their sacrilegious conspiracy.
They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own hearts.
You who are wretched, hold up your woeful head. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity.
Heroes of the country.
Oh, how I'll make you pay!
It is not a pilgrim folly. The minions of tyranny may be able to assassinate you, but it is not in their power to annihilate you completely. Man, whoever you are, you can again think well.
Catch your transitory life to God himself and to immortality.
Let nature thus gain all its magnificence.
Conduct unbecoming me. Who the hell does Robespierre think he is? What is it, sir? A pickpocket. Damn your eyes. Bloody hell, what did they steal? Nothing.
Let us not count on unalloyed prosperity. Triumph without obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of the life. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own voice. Let nature thus retain all its laws, and wisdom all its instruments. The Supreme Being is not...
Look at this strutting popinjay. Cult of the Supreme Being, indeed.
That should set things in motion.
What's that?
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire.
Being a list of enemies of the revolution.
100 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That set the fox in the hen house.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. And when Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.